My name is Emma, and I'm 32 years old. I work in a busy office in the city, handling reports and meetings from 9 to 5. My life was simple: coffee in the morning, books at night, and weekends spent walking alone in the park. I never thought much about love. It seemed like something from stories. Then Daniel became my boss. He was 40, with kind eyes that crinkled when he laughed, and a way of making everyone feel important. "You're doing great work, Emma," he'd tell me, leaning over my desk to point at a file. His hand would brush mine by accident, and my heart would race like a wild bird in a cage. At first I told myself it was nothing, just admiration for a smart, handsome man who was good at his job. But soon I found myself thinking about him all the time. What did he do on weekends? Did he like the same books I did? At night, replaying his smiles, his words, feeling a warmth spread through me that I'd never known before. One day, I noticed the gold ring on his finger. It shone under the office lights like a warning sign. "Are you married?" I asked casually during a coffee break, trying to sound normal. He nodded with a smile. "Yes, happily. My wife and I have 2 kids. They're my world." His words hit me like cold water. Happily married, a family. I felt my stomach drop, but I smiled back. "That's wonderful," I said, while inside, a storm began to brew. From then on, every day was a battle. I'd see him in meetings, laughing with the team, and my feelings grew stronger. I loved how he listened, how he made jokes to lighten the mood, how his presence made the office feel alive. But the ring was always there, a reminder that he could never be mine. I tried to push the thoughts away, focused on work. Went out with friends, even tried dating someone else, but nothing worked. My heart wouldn't listen. It was a secret love. One Saturday, I went to the park to clear my head. The sun was shining, birds were singing, and I walked along the path, breathing in the fresh air. Then I saw them. Daniel, sitting on a bench with a woman who had a bright smile. She leaned her head on his shoulder. Nearby, 2 children played, a little boy chasing a ball, a girl with pigtails giggling as Daniel scooped her up and kissed her forehead. They looked so perfect, so happy. A family. I froze behind a tree, my heart breaking into pieces. Tears stung my eyes as I watched him hug his wife. He belonged to them, not to me. I felt small, empty, like a shadow. That night, I cried myself to sleep, whispering to myself, "Emma, you have to forget." But forgetting wasn't easy. Back at work, I kept my distance, but fate had other plans. One evening, after everyone had left, Daniel called me into his office. "Emma, can we talk?" His voice was serious. I nodded, my pulse pounding. He closed the door and looked at me with those kind eyes. "You've been different lately. Is everything okay?" I tried to lie, but the words tumbled out. I have feelings for you, Daniel, but I know you're married." "It's wrong," he sighed, running a hand through his hair. "Emma, you're special. You make me feel alive in ways I haven't in years. I like you too, more than I should. But I love my family. I can't hurt them." We stood there, the air thick with unspoken words. Hope flickered in me for a moment, but I pushed it down. "I understand," I said, my voice steady even as tears welled up. "We can't do this. It's better if we just stay professional." He nodded, looking sad. "You're right. I'm sorry." We agreed to keep our distance, no more lingering chats, no more accidental touches. The days that followed were hard. My heart ached every time I saw him, but I chose strength. I reminded myself that love isn't about possessing someone. It's about wanting what's best for them, even if it hurts. I stopped hoping he'd leave his wife. Instead, I focused on me. I joined a painting class, met new friends, and rediscovered the joy in simple things. Slowly, the storm inside quieted. I still thought of Daniel sometimes, and the pain would return like an old friend. But it didn't control me anymore. Now, as I look back, I see that loving him taught me something precious. Love can be warm and wonderful, but it can also break you if it's not meant to be. The real lesson was learning to love myself first, to let go and move forward. Today, I smile at the mirror, dream of new adventures, and feel free. Happy days are coming, I can feel it.